And we're back with you on this Saturday morning. You're watching Public Affairs on Peach, and we've been talking about legislation that state lawmakers will take up in January that calls for cameras to be placed in classrooms that provide special education services in Georgia. Now, this man right here with me is Ronald Hatcher. He is a parental activist. Thank you so much for being on the program today.
Glad to be here.
Tell me who this young man is right here.
That is Aaron Hatcher. That's my beloved son who's not here with us today, but his life is changing a lot of people's lives, and he was a beautiful person. And it's great to be here with you.
How old is he in this picture? You remember?
Aaron, yeah, he was about 17.
And I know this is a difficult topic for you. Can you let us in on what happened?
Well, Aaron, it started around 2006. We didn't know anything about what was going on, and so we were just going on as our regular day, you know, dropping him off at school, and everything was fine. So it all happened when, around 2010, you know, I noticed there were bruises on him, and the bruises, you know, I was like, what is this, you know, and so I started pretty much investigating. And so when I investigated everything, I reached out to the school system, and I just started emailing, just doing what a normal parent would do. I know I couldn't take him out of the school, you know, when I found out about this second abuse. Now, during the second abuse, that's when I found out about the first abuse. And when that happened, my body shut down, had a heart attack, had open heart surgery.
I'm so sorry.
Yes, and it really did something to my body, not my mind, because my mind was still focused on, you know, okay, I got to do something, and that's why I'm here today.
So this abuse led to his passing?
Well, it contributed to it.
Okay.
And I would say both, you know, what happened in 2006 and what happened in, you know, around 2010, because, I mean, he couldn't tell us, so he was, you know, he was probably, I can say probably because he couldn't talk, stressed out. And this second abuse just did it.
And I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Cute boy. And
yes.
I know he lives on with you. Do you
Yes,
have
he
other
does.
children as well?
Yes, I do have a daughter,
Okay.
and I have 2 other sons.
Wow. It's so sad. Any parent can, you know, certainly feel very sad for
Yes.
the situation that you've encountered. I understand currently you have a civil case
Yes.
against Fulton County school system, right?
Yes.
Can you tell me anything about that without getting, you know, too far in depth?
Well, actually, I can't really talk too much about that,
But you, in that case, have alleged that what happened may have contributed to the death, which is what you just discussed.
Yes.
Okay. How do you believe that cameras in a classroom, you know, would make a difference? Do you think it would have saved his life in this case?
Yes, I wouldn't even be here today. But I would say cameras in the classroom, it will protect the students from being abused and the teachers from being accused. That's my slogan. That came to me in my sleep, and when I woke up, I was like, that's the ticket. And that's what I stand by.
I mean, the million-dollar question here is why? Why are teachers, why would they ever do something like this?
Well, you know, some people get frustrated, and some people, they just can't fit that job description. And it just, you know, and it just happens. I mean, I wouldn't say all teachers, it's just some.
I can only imagine the level of patience
Yes.
and hard work that goes into caring for a child with special needs. I mean, one without is a big
Yes.
responsibility and a lot of work. So, you know, for you, and maybe that's just it, maybe it's difficult for some of these educators if they don't realize, you know, the level of patience that's required or the effort that needs to be put in to care properly.
But you know, with Aaron, he couldn't walk or talk, and he was like a baby. I mean, even at his age. So for whatever reason that happened, I can't explain that, but I can tell you that cameras in the classroom is the best thing that could ever happen to Georgia.
What are you doing to push for passage of House Bill 614 at this point?
Well, we have a Special Needs Rock Awards, and we're going to have the Landon, Landon Dunson. We're going to support that at the Special Needs Rock on October 25th.
Great.
And I have a radio station. and I'm supporting it on the radio station.
Talk about your station.
WMQGradio.com.
Great.
And it's a great station. It's all geared toward special needs. We're talking special needs this, special needs that. And also, I'm a singer. So I have a song that just came out, They Can't Talk But We Can, that's going to hit the whole world. And I'm so excited about it. And I'm so glad that my son is really standing. He couldn't talk then, but he can talk now.
We got to go to break, but do you have one little line from the song? Just go, quick.
They can't talk, but we can.
Fantastic.
We got to fight and stand up for their rights. Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Wow, you keep up the great work.
Thank
and again,
you.
so sorry for your loss,
Yes.
but we appreciate you coming on the show.
All right.
Hey, stay with us. We'll be right back after this short break to wrap up this week's show.